upload on Fridays. I got another cold sinusitis thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. I wish I knew what was wrong with me. But Elise ended up with a cold too, so I think we both had the same cold. So hopefully now I'm back for real, because I'm tired of not uploading. I've missed making videos. I'm so frustrated. So let's all cross our fingers and hope that I am back now. Today I want to talk to you guys about some of my favorite Christmas songs, and this was a hard list to make. I love Christmas music. I start listening to Christmas music as early as it is acceptable, actually probably before it's acceptable. I love it, I love it, I love it! My Spotify Christmas playlist has over 300 songs, I think. Okay, I was a little bit off. I have 233 songs and it's over 11 hours, but that is still a lot. So narrowing down all of those songs to like 15 of my favorites was super hard. I'm probably missing a bunch of songs. In fact, I am missing a bunch of songs because I couldn't list all 233. I kind of went with most of the ones from like my childhood, ones that have nostalgia, ones that have meaning, ones that bring back memories, because I feel like those are my true favorites. I don't know, these aren't really in an order. I like all of them, and there are ones that I love with all of my soul that aren't on this list. So I'm just gonna get right into it. The first one on my list is Don't Be a Jerk, It's Christmas by the one, the only, the legend, the what am I saying? The legend himself, SpongeBob SquarePants. If you don't know this song, then you are missing out. It has so many great lines, so many quotable lines, and it's so much fun. Don't be a jerk, it's Christmas. Next, I have a classic, Santa Baby by Eartha Kitt. This is probably my favorite version of Santa Baby. I feel like there are a lot of different versions, but this is the classic, this is the real deal, this is the one. I'm not really sure what this song is about. Like, I really don't. What is this song about? Does anybody really know, like, the true meaning? Is it inappropriate? I don't know. I like it. Whether it's inappropriate or not, I think it's good. Up next is a newer favorite of mine, and it's Underneath the Christmas Tree by Kelly Clarkson. It has such a good beat to it. It makes me feel so festive. There's something about the chorus where it's like da 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 that makes me be like, oh yes, it's Christmas. She really hit it out of the park. She's gonna make a lot of money off this song. Up next, another classic. Well, I think it's a classic. To me, it's a classic. It's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree by Brenda Lee. This always makes me think of Cheaper by the Dozen, which probably isn't what most people think of when they hear this, but it's what I think of. It's just a good song, and it was in Cheaper by the Dozen. What's the next one? Oh, Green Christmas by the Bare Naked Ladies. This is from the Grinch soundtrack. It's not like the happiest song really, but I really like it. And one time I heard it at Macy's and I was shook, because this isn't one that you hear a lot. So when I heard it at Macy's, I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? I like the melody of it. I think it's a good song, even though it's not like classic-y Christmas festive-y woo woo. It's like kind of subtle and kind of somber. It's still good. Up next is The Little Saint Nick by the Beach Boys. A couple of years ago, I'm pretty sure this was like my favorite Christmas song because I had like rediscovered it and I was just really enjoying it. I remember blasting it over and over while I was putting up my tree. I don't know why. I think this is a fun one. It's a fun one, especially if you're in like a warmer climate, which I am not. I'm not in a warmer climate. I wish I was. But it's kind of like a summery song and a Christmas song, which I think is like a cool juxtaposition. Is that how you use that word? I don't know. I just love the Beach Boys and how they sound, and it just makes me feel like I'm on the beach even though I'm in like the freezing cold. Of course, I have All I Want for Christmas Is You on this list. This is Elise's favorite Christmas song, I'm 99.99% sure. My favorite memory of this song is when I was watching the Rockefeller Christmas tree lighting special on TV, and Mariah Carey sang this. This was a couple of years ago, and she just didn't really do that well, and it's become like a viral thing and like a meme, and I just remember watching it, and I was the only one watching it. My parents were like in the kitchen and Elise was at her house, and I was texting Elise and I was like, oh my gosh, you have to see this. Mariah Carey is not doing well at all. It's so funny. I know that's kind of mean, but it's so funny. And she was like, what? But now it's like her favorite video, and oh, the memories. You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. Now I have two versions I really like. I really like the Jim Carrey version and the new Lindsay Sterling, Sabrina Carpenter collab version. This is just like a classic. Of course it's a classic. I feel like everybody knows this song. Everyone knows the words to this. And I feel like it's so parodyable. Like, you could make a really good parody of this song for like anything. It's just really handy that way, you know, like it's a good parody song. What am I on about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, these next two are both by James Taylor. James Taylor's Christmas album. I'm not sure if he has like multiple Christmas albums, but this one specifically was one that my parents always played on Christmas morning every year. So when I think of Christmas, of course I think of this because it's the album that I heard every single year growing up. So I picked two off of that I think are my favorites. I'm not really sure if they are my favorites off that. Like, all of them give me the feels. But I picked the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The next two are both by Sabrina Carpenter. This girl can put out a good Christmas song. Silver Nights and Christmas the Whole Year Round. I want a full Sabrina Carpenter Christmas album right now, please. I demand it. That is not a request. Sabrina's vocals all the time, constantly, every single day, bless us in so many ways. We do not deserve her talent. So having her voice serenade me on Christmas Day is just the best. How could I ask for more? I couldn't if I tried. Up next is Sleigh Ride by Ella Fitzgerald. This to me is definitely a classic. It's so good, it's so pretty. For some reason, okay, this is really nerdy, but for some reason I really want to drive through like a sparkling city like Los Angeles or something and like slowly roll down the window while this song is playing. Like the intro, it's like dun 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 dun, and like just look out the lights, like ah. Like, you know what I mean? Just like looking out at the city, the window slowly going down, and it's like dun 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 dun. Sounds better in my head. Do you ever like pretend you're in a music video? It's kind of like that, but like, you know. Up next, I'm not really sure if this is a Christmas song, but I consider it one because it's in Elf and it's on the Elf soundtrack. So to me, it's a Christmas song, but Pennies from Heaven by Louis Prima. I love this song so much. I don't know, I really like this song, and I always listen to it at Christmas because I consider it a Christmas song, even though it technically probably isn't. And the last one on my list is also from the Grinch soundtrack, and it's Christmas of Love by Little Isidore and the Inquisitors. When I was little, I thought this song was hilarious. Like, I thought it was comedy gold, but now I just love bopping to it. I love it. It's such a bop, as the kids say. It's so fun. It's such a jam. It makes you want to dance. It makes you want to like bake Christmas cookies. It makes you want to wrap presents. It makes you want to go out in the snow. It makes you want to just do all the Christmas things. It is the Christmas song. So those are some of my favorite Christmas songs. I like so many more. So if your favorite isn't on this list, there's a good chance it's my favorite too. There's so many to choose from, and there's so many different versions of songs. Like, there's like 20 bajillion sleigh rides, 20 bajillion winter wonderlands, 20 bajillion have yourself a merry little Christmas songs. Like, everybody does it. I love you all. Happy holidays. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!